Major legal defeat for former President Trump over the FBI raid at his Florida home. Thursday, an appeals court halted a special master's review of thousands of sensitive documents seized from Mar-a-Lago in August. The special master requested by Trump's lawyers to filter out anything that might be protected by attorney-client privilege or executive privilege. But this reversal gives the Justice Department full access to all of the evidence, including about 100 classified documents. No direct comment yet from the former president, but his lawyers say they will continue to fight the DOJ. Our Niall Stanage, White House columnist for The Hill, joining us right now. So what happens next clearly it's a win for the Justice Department.
It is. It lifts a roadblock that had been slowing their investigation. In specific terms, what happens next is that we wait to see if the Trump team files an appeal before next Thursday. If they do not, then this goes into effect. The need for a special master is lifted, and investigators can use all the documents they like. Of course, if the Trump team does appeal, then presumably it will end up before the Supreme Court.
You know, it's interesting. A lot of Trump appointees here, two of the three appeals judges who made the decision to halt the third-party review were nominated by the former president. There have been Republicans that have been critical of special counsel Jack Smith, who was appointed to oversee the DOJ investigations into Trump as well. Is the DOJ in a tough spot with the former president already declaring a 2024 candidacy?
It is in a tough spot because any prosecution of a former president would be massively controversial by its nature. That controversy is then multiplied when that person has also declared a candidacy. There is clearly going to be a situation where whatever move the DOJ makes is viewed by many Americans through their own particular political prism. The criticisms of Jack Smith, I don't know, a lot of those are based on the fact that his wife produced a Michelle Obama documentary and contributed to Democrats. I'm not personally a huge fan of judging people by the political views of spouses or significant others or other family members. But overall, it's a clearly controversial case.
What do you expect will be the attorneys' next move, former President Trump's attorneys, especially in light of the fact that the Supreme Court said in October that they were not going to intervene?
Yeah, I mean, that was a more limited ruling, but obviously it doesn't augur particularly well for former President Trump and his team. They may well still appeal, Adrienne, excuse me, because they have, in a sense, nothing to lose by appealing. But their argument seems to be moving more onto arguing about the original FBI raid itself back in August, saying that that was not legitimate. Now, that's an argument that I think is aimed more at the court of public opinion than legal courts, but that could be their strategy going forward.
Niall Stanage, have a great weekend.
Have a tremendous weekend, Adrienne. Take care.
Thank you. Mitch, over to you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.